Lubang Island, 117 kilometers southwest of Manila, February 20th, 1974. The temperature is 26 degrees. 3,000 people live on this island. No traffic lights, no hospital, one paved road. The interior has never been fully mapped. A 25-year-old college dropout is sitting alone next to a small fire. 4 days on this island. He came here to find 3 things. He is not a soldier, not a diplomat. He came to find a missing soldier, a panda, and the abominable snowman, in that order. He hears something, not an animal, too deliberate, too patient. He does not move. The boots moving toward this clearing have not stopped moving for 29 years. He emerges from the brush at 2 in the morning. Tattered uniform, oil black rifle. He has been fighting the Second World War since August 44. He pulls the bolt back, a sound as clean and final as a door being locked. The rifle is 30 years old. It has never misfired, not once. The 25-year-old raises both hands, slowly, palms forward. He is either very brave or very stupid, possibly both. The man holding the rifle is 52 years old, in this jungle since he was 22. He still stands like he is on a parade ground. The college dropout reaches into his shirt pocket. His hands do not shake. He pulls out a cigarette. He extends it toward the rifle barrel. The barrel drops 6 inches, then 12. The soldier takes the cigarette. The Second World War pauses for the first time in 30 years. They sit together for 9 hours. The college dropout talks. The soldier listens. The fire goes cold. They build it back up. The rifle across his knees was issued in 1944. Not one spot of rust. The palm oil conditioned wood glows amber in the firelight. Before dawn, Suzuki asks to take a photograph. The soldier thinks about it. He says yes. The photograph appears on every front page in Japan within 48 hours. Right now, no one knows they're here. He arrived in December 1944. Still here. The war ended in 45. No one told him. In a way, he believed. Hiroo Onoda, born March 19, 1922. Kamikawa, a farming village in Wakayama Prefecture. Population small enough to know every face. He is the 4th son. He knows this by age 10. It makes him sharper. Japan is accelerating. The emperor is being turned into a god. The army is a religion. One lesson: to die for the emperor is the highest honor. In 1939, he is 17 years old. He takes a job with the Tajima Yoko Trading Company. He ships out to Hankow, Japanese-occupied China. He dances. He plays mahjong until 4 in the morning. He smokes 50 cigarettes a night. He counts them. He is that kind of man. He learns conversational Chinese. He reads A Room of Strangers in 3 seconds. He learns the world does not end at Wakayama Prefecture. He is good at the trading company. He has a facility for numbers. He has a facility for people. The right organization has started to notice. May 1942, the Imperial Japanese Army conscripts him. He is 20 years old. He resigns from the trading company. The same afternoon, basic training, then officer candidate school, then a different letter arrives, unmarked envelope, no return address. The Nakano School, Tokyo's Shadow Intelligence Academy, 230 cadets. Inaugural class, Futamata Branch, Shizuoka Prefecture, autumn, 1944. Treat it as a trap. They compress a multi-year program into 4 months. He learns sabotage, improvised farming, disguise, how to manufacture a lie so clean it passes for the truth. December 1944. His deployment orders are signed. Lubang Island, Philippines. His mission: destroy the airfield, destroy the harbor pier, do not stop fighting. His mother has a gift for him before he ships out. A small dagger. She wraps it carefully. She tells him, if they ever capture you, use this. Major Taniguchi gives one order above all others. Whatever happens, we will come back. You may have to live on coconuts. Under no circumstances. Give up your life. December 1944. He is 22 years old. The transport ship leaves the harbor. He does not look back. The war ends in 9 months. Japan surrenders unconditionally. One man keeps fighting for 29 more years. An order was given, never taken back. February 28, 1945. United States and Philippine Commonwealth forces land on Lubang Island. The garrison collapses in hours. Most surrender. Most are killed. He finds 3 men in the chaos: Corporal Shimada, Private Kozuka, Private Akatsu. He is their commanding officer. He leads them into the mountains. The war is over. He picks it up. He reads it twice. He finds the grammatical errors. He finds the formatting inconsistencies. He nods. American forgery. Clumsy. They try again. General Yamashita's official surrender order. His seal. His signature. He reads it in the cave. He throws it in the mud. 1949. Private Akatsu cannot take it anymore. He walks away one morning. He surrenders to the Philippine constabulary 6 months later. Onoda's conclusion. Akatsu is now feeding the Philippine police their exact positions, their routes, their schedules. The cell must become more elusive, more aggressive. 1952. Search planes drop personal packages into the jungle. His own family's handwriting. Photographs of faces he has not seen in 8 years. He picks them up. Real faces. Real handwriting. His mother, his brother, studies each one, then concludes. American torture. Coerced from prisoners. Counterfeits. The Japanese government flies his family to Lubang Island. His father. His sisters. Electronic megaphones at the jungle edge. They call his name. He stands 70 meters deep. He hears a voice that sounds exactly like his brother. He listens. His conclusion. A Japanese-speaking operative. A trap. Every morning. Field strip. Every component wiped bone dry. He boils palm fruit for oil. Applies it to every steel surface. The shot echoes across the valley. By the time anyone investigates, they are gone. They have been doing this since 1945. They are very good at it. 1965. They steal a transistor radio from a farmer. They hear Japan, the Tokyo Olympics, the Apollo landing. He calls it propaganda. He hears jet aircraft overhead. The contrails cross at high altitude. His conclusion? The Imperial Navy is advancing back across the Pacific. The counter-offensive has begun. By 1954, two of them, Onoda, Kozuka, 9 years hiding together. They know each other's breathing patterns. They do not need to speak. October 19th, 1972. 27 years in. Kozuka is 51. They move toward a farm at the jungle edge. The mission, burn the rice. This is a standard operation. Economic warfare. Deny the enemy supplies. They have done this hundreds of times. They have never been ambushed. Onoda watches from 15 meters. He cannot reach him. The constabulary is between them. By the time the shooting stops, Kozuka is dead on the field. Onoda runs. He doesn't know which direction. Until the jungle swallows the shots. He screams at the trees. Kill them. Kill them all. He is the only one left. The last soldier. On this island. On this mission. He has been alone before. He has never been alone like this. News of Kozuka's death reaches Tokyo within 48 hours. A search expedition immediately authorized. Hundreds of men deployed to Lubang Island. His family flown in. His father recites haiku through the speakers. His sisters call his name. The sound moves through the valleys, through the canopy, into the caves where he hides. He hears his brother's voice. He listens for 1 hour. His conclusion. Japanese military intelligence, using the family as cover. Photographing the island, a pretext operation. He is alone. He sues. The uniform is a map of how long he has been here. 14 patches. Each patch is a year. He adds another. Every evening, he climbs to the high ridge. He watches the South China Sea. 28 years watching this horizon. The Navy is coming. They are late. He does not bathe. He washes in sections. Wood ash boiled to paste. Palm fiber for his teeth. He has not seen a mirror in 28 years. He is his own physician. He checks the indicators every morning. Not seriously ill in 28 years. Jungle full of parasites. Without a single antibiotic. Every night before sleep, he cleans the rifle. Never skipped. Not in a monsoon. Not after a firefight. Not after burying his last friend. 10,200 mornings watching this horizon. The Navy has not come. He is 51. Running out of time to be right. February 1974. A backpacker walks out of this jungle with a photograph. It lands on the desk of the Japanese government. Everything moves fast after that. He is still here. The order stands. He will not move until the man who gave it rescinds it. Face to face. That was always the condition. Tokyo, February 1974. The city has 46 skyscrapers. The bullet train runs at 210 kilometers per hour. The war ended 29 years ago. Norio Suzuki, 25 years old, college dropout. He has backpacked through 40 countries. He is bored. He announces his next mission to his friends, over dinner. He is going to find 3 things: Lieutenant Onoda, a panda, and the abominable snowman. In that order. He is completely serious. He buys a one-way ticket to Manila, does not contact the Japanese government, not the Philippine army. He packs a sleeping roll and a camera. He goes. From Manila, he takes a fishing boat southwest, 117 kilometers. He sees Lubang Island from 8 kilometers out. Dense jungle, mountains, silence. He is on the island for 4 days. No military escort, no loudspeakers, no search party. He walks into the jungle with a backpack and sits down. He waits. Onoda spots him on day 2, watches for 48 hours before approaching. He measures the threat. A young man, no weapon, no uniform, just sitting. Suzuki makes a fire. He eats. He does not know he is being watched. The man watching him has not spoken to anyone in 18 months. At 2 in the morning, Onoda makes a decision he has not made in 30 years. He steps out of the tree line, into the light. The rifle comes up. The barrel drops 12 inches, then to the ground. Onoda takes the cigarette. He sits down beside the fire. The Second World War pauses for one night. They talk for 9 hours. The dropout describes 50 countries. The soldier describes 30 years on one island. The fire goes cold twice. They rebuild it both times. Suzuki says, "I will find him. I will bring him here." He asks for one photograph. Proof. Onoda thinks about it for a long time. He says, "Yes." The photograph. A young man with a backpack. A soldier in a patchwork uniform holding an immaculate rifle. A jungle clearing. February 21st, 1974. 4:30 in the morning. Suzuki walks out of the jungle at dawn. Onoda watches from the tree line, fond of the young man, also certain he will never see him again. Onoda returns to the mountain, cleans the rifle, waits. If the young man is telling the truth, someone is coming. He has always been good at waiting. Suzuki lands in Tokyo on February 23rd. The photograph is on every front page by the 25th. The Japanese government begins searching national records for one name, Taniguchi. The Japanese government finds Taniguchi in 3 days. Not a general, not a politician. He runs a small bookstore and plant nursery, selling paperbacks for 20 years. He has not worn a uniform in 30 years. His old uniform, in a storage box for 3 decades. The khaki is faded, the shoulders slightly too wide. He puts it on anyway. March 9th, 1974. Taniguchi boards a flight to Manila, accompanied by Suzuki and government officials. He has a typed document in his jacket pocket. A tent is erected in a jungle clearing. Taniguchi will be there at 1400 hours. Onoda has been told. He will come, if he believes it. Taniguchi arrives at the clearing at 13:45. He stands outside the tent. He waits. The jungle is completely quiet. He waits 15 more minutes. Then the brush moves. Onoda moves through the tree line for 40 minutes before stepping out. He checks the canopy, checks the ground. Perimeter 3 times. Then he steps into the clearing. Onoda steps into the light. He sees the uniform, the peaked cap, the rank insignia, the face he has not seen in 30 years. He snaps to attention. "Lieutenant Onoda, sir, reporting for orders." He begins to read. In accordance with the Imperial Command, the 14th Area Army has ceased all combat activity. The Special Squadron is relieved of all duties. Units are to cease operations immediately. Onoda stands at attention. He waits for Taniguchi to drop his voice, to whisper the real orders. Taniguchi is silent. He offers cigarettes. That is all. Suddenly, everything went black. A storm raged inside me. The war was truly lost. We really lost. How could they have been so sloppy? He lays the rifle on the earth. 10,416 days carried. He does not let go. His hand stays on the stock a long time. Then he lets go. He opens his hand. He steps back. The rifle stays on the earth. He does not pick it up again. 2 men. 1 clearing. 1 rifle between them. Perfect rifle. Destroyed uniform. The war ended 45. It took 29 more years to deliver the message. 500 rounds. His sword. His dagger. In 2 days. All of it goes to a palace in Manila. March 10th, 1974. His last morning on Lubang Island. He wakes before dawn. He cleans the rifle, as he has every morning since 1944. He has memorized every trail, every route system, every stream crossing on this island. Walked every meter hundreds of times. He walks it for the last time to the ridge. He looks at the sea. The Navy is not coming. It was never coming. He has known this for a long time. Snake Mountain, one final time. He digs up every tin, every glass jar, counts 500 rounds, every single one clean, not one verdigris spot on any brass casing. 500 rounds, 7.7 by 58 millimeter, issued 1944. Still functional in 1974. 30 years in a jungle. Not one round lost to moisture. The dagger his mother gave him. Carried since 1944. Use it rather than be captured, she said. He was never captured. He carries it to Manila instead. He does not change. No other clothes exist. The ceremony uniform is the same worn for 30 years. Exactly what it looks like. March 11th, 1974. He reaches the coast. He boards a boat for Manila. For the first time in 29 years, Lubang Island is behind him. From the boat, he watches the island get smaller. The mountain interior disappears into the jungle mass. A green ridge on the horizon. Then, gone. Manila. The skyline approaches. 29 years of absence. Everything is different. He does not yet understand the scale of what he missed. He steps onto the Manila dock. Patchwork uniform. Stolen clothing, tent canvas, tree bark. An immaculate 30-year-old rifle. 500 rounds. People stare. He does not notice. Malacañang Palace. Built in 1850. The official residence of the President of the Philippines. The chandeliers alone weigh more than everything he has owned for 30 years. Combined. He walks into the hall. The marble floor reflects his coconut fiber sandals. The chandeliers directly overhead. He has been living in a cave. He does not look up. President Ferdinand Marcos waits on the dais. White barong Tagalog. Ceremonial protocol. Cameras from every news agency in Asia. The largest media event in the Philippines in years. He stops 3 meters from the president. He is carrying Arasaka, Type 99, 500 rounds, officer's sword, mother's dagger, 3 grenades, 30 years of unwavering loyalty. He unbuckles the scabbard, scratched, moisture dulled from 30 years, the blade inside razor sharp, polished every week for 30 years, both hands, he presents it. The president receives it in both hands. The sword is not a trophy, it is a receipt. 29 years of service to an empire that no longer exists. Still perfectly viable. His mother's dagger. If captured, use this. He was never captured. He is surrendering. That is a different thing. It goes on the floor with everything else. President Marcos issues an unconditional pardon. Genuine military orders. Sincerely held. Faithfully executed. 30 Filipino police officers and civilians are dead. He signs. Hands it over. End of the legal matter. He receives the pardon. Reads it. Looks for the deception one last time. Finds none. Folds it. Puts it in his jacket. Nowhere left to hide. The ceremony concludes. Officials file out. Cameras off. The palace returns to ordinary business. He stands in the hall for a moment. The marble floor reflects him. The rifle is gone. The sword is gone. 500 rounds. Evidence room. Dagger. Museum. Patchwork uniform. Japanese National Museum. Only the marble floor remains. Major Taniguchi flew home to Tokyo the same day. Uniform back in the box. Returned to his bookstore. Selling paperbacks again. He never gave another military order. Norio Suzuki returned to his travels. Item 1, complete. Never found the panda. Never found the abominable snowman. He died in an avalanche. Himalayas. 1986, 37 years old. He flew to Tokyo. The Japan he returned to had 46 skyscrapers and a bullet train. He left when it had none of those things. Museum conservators noted, no mechanical degradation whatsoever. Not the only one. 106 confirmed imperial holdouts. The last surrendered 9 months after Onoda. The exact number the Nakano school produced, still classified. He killed 30 Filipino police officers and civilians. Wounded 100 more. He believed sincerely everyone was an enemy combatant. Marcos pardoned him. The families received nothing. He published No Surrender, My 30-Year War. He described Kozuka. The blood. The foam. His mind going dark for 6 months. He had never told anyone before. The jungle is still there. The cave's still there. Farmers still harvest rice on the same fields Onoda burned. The jungle does not acknowledge this. The cave is still there. The calendar scratched into the basalt. 10,416 marks, 1 per day, starting in 45, every mark by the same man. The final mark, March 9th, 74, same motion. 10,415 times before. Then he picked up the rifle. Last time down the mountain, the front sight post, 2 millimeters wide, 12 millimeters tall. He looked over it 10,000 times, squeezed the trigger with intent 30 times. Every time, exactly as designed. 230 cadets, each programmed to disbelieve peace. The school dissolved. The programming did not. The truth is always buried. We choose not to omit it. Subscribe for the next takedown.